Hi, folks. Welcome back. We just got back from the desert. It's been a while, actually, since I've played, so bear with me while I slip back into this. I see I've written to the palace here, so I guess that's where we're going. I'm just going to check my health because we barely survived our trip to the desert, from what I remember. Or at least we don't have very much water. That actually might be the first step. 2 almost empty water skins. Okay. 68 out of 80 stamina, health. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're doing just fine. So I think we're gonna go to the fountain first. Then we're gonna go to the palace. We have not been to the eastern side of the city yet. That is Al Emo from AGDI's other game, not part of the original. But they've added a wink, a nod to their own game, Al Emo and the Lost Dutchman's Mine or something like that. I haven't actually played that game. Okay, so presumably we can fill up our water skins here. Can't use that. That's not true. You fill your water skins with cool, clear water from the fountain. Okay, so we're good now on 2. I don't remember where let's see if that person is here, because if he is, I think I actually might buy another water skin. I don't think he's here. I think we need to go to the Plaza of the Adventure to do that. Okay, so we said we wanted to go to the palace. Is there any reason to go to the apothecary? Do we need more pills while we're here? I don't think so. East. Yeah, I feel like there's no real way to get to Aziza unless you just roam these, like, you have to roam the map and just figure out what the streets are called. I'll take a look at my pills. I'm carrying 4 health pills, 3 stamina pills, and 2 anti-venom pills, and I think that is fine for now. So we are actually going to go out to the east, which is possible. We're going to go east, and we're just going to try and get to the should be this way. All right. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, maybe I'll buy a basket. That's the one thing that I did not get the last time. And I was able to. I don't know why, but I was able to buy that. Wow, he really wants me to buy a basket. I will buy one. I'm very poor. Do I want to actually buy this? I feel like Conrad wants to save his money for the fine sword. And what is that? 100 dinars? We only have 23 dinars. Do we really need this basket? We probably do. For some silly adventure game reason, we probably need this. But I haven't found a use yet. Let's leave it alone. I forgot about the sword. We want to do that first. I forget that the perspective is changing, so if you go down on the left, you come down on the right, or come up on the right. Okay, yeah, so let's go east, and we're keeping an eye out for 2 different streets as well. East, Shmali Tariq. Effendi Darb, Noble 1 Avenue, and Sultan Darb. Don't think it really matters. We're just going to take our compass out and continue going east when we can, essentially. But I'm okay with getting a bit lost here, because if we run into one of those other 2 things, that could also be cool. So I've been thinking a little bit about my release schedule. I don't know what is sustainable for people to watch, for me to make, but I do think that daily is probably not a good idea for either one of us, because I have to make sure everything comes out every single day, and also there's no real break at all. I think it makes sense to have a break of some kind, and right now my current idea is to just do Monday through Friday and then take a break on the weekends. That's my idea for now. That might change. Maybe a weekend is too long of a break. Maybe 5 days is still too much content. I don't know. But if you guys have any opinions about this, you just let me know. I don't know how long it actually takes to watch this. Like, up to you. I'm willing to hear feedback. Pizza Street. Well, I'm gonna go check that out, obviously. Oh, you see a cat merchant peddling wares. My name is Tirak. The rings I sell are perfect when you wish to propose to your significant other. Whoa, but I can't buy any of these. All right, so I don't think that is anything that I can do. And this just ends at a door. It's a door. This is just a dead end. Where am I? Okay, so I'm right here. So I went. This is actually where I thought something might be, and there is nothing here. So, well, I mean, there's Pizza Street, but and a ring merchant. Okay, that's new though, and this guy is new as well. So they didn't have merchants in the streets themselves. I sell shoes and boots that are light and fine. There is no footwear better suited for dashing back to the city entrance with a fierce monster on your tail. Okay. And I don't think I can buy that. So, yeah, these guys are just little additions. What way was I going? Let's take a right and just go up this way and see what happens. I could take a... Actually, you know what? I will take a left and just see what is at the end of this dead end. Just for exploration's sake. Nothing. Just a bunch of plants. A plant cemetery. Okay. Alright, well, we'll keep walking this way. We will go all the way to the right, I think. Let's see. I have to take a right up here, and then I just stay on that street all the way, and then take another right. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, so we're taking the long way. I think I could actually just skip all the way to the palace, but I think this is what we need to do at the beginning. So I think Conrad was very humbled by the desert. Let's say that. But I actually wasn't expecting him to defeat the brigand that easily. I thought I was going to be actually starting the game kind of weak comparatively, because it's not like we really grinded Conrad up very much in the first game. We ripped right through the content. So a little bit surprising, bit of a mixed bag, but we got a griffin's feather. I don't know why we need that yet, but we have it. We did find out also where the dervish is, so that is worth doing the next time we head out into the desert. Sultan Darb. But really we need more specific directions, I think, for Aziza and the Astrologer, because I just don't know where those are. And I don't remember if the street names were actually written on the original map. They might have been. I might look that up actually after this and just see if that's something that the original... maybe I'll do that right now, actually. Like, look up the manual. I have the manual attached. I'll look at it after this session, I think, because if the streets are actually named, then I would expect Conrad to just be able to look at the map. Let's see what this guy is selling. My wallets are perfect for carrying large amounts of money without weighing you down. Buy one, and it is guaranteed you shall feel much lighter than before. Okay, we don't need a wallet. We have a sack. That seems to suffice. Yeah, we should be getting close now. Any day now. There we go. Okay. Cool. So we're in the plaza of the palace, I think, at this point. Let's take a look around. The mosaic tile work is exceptionally well crafted. This wealthy-looking kata is Tiram, the carpet merchant. How do you do? The finest of carpets in all of the land I have for your perusal, hero of the north. We probably are not going to buy a carpet, but Greetings, Hero of Spielberg. It's a bit unwieldy, right? I am Tiram, and all my family makes the carpets. I sell the finest of rugs, hand woven by my family. This merchant's prices are all too high. Mm. Forgive me, but Shima would be most displeased if I sold you something which you could not easily carry, and for which you have no real use. That's making me think that we really need to get that basket. All right, farewell. So thank you. I don't need a rug. I flew in on one, but that's all I needed. Jewelry of the finest gems inlaid in rings of gold and silver, necklaces of beautiful stones, things of beauty which will last forever, all of which I sell. Right. Greetings, Hero of Spielberg. All right. I am called Sashanan, the diamond of the desert. I have many types of necklaces and bracelets, but my specialty is to sell the jewelry best suited to the customer. I believe, O hero, that for you I have a pin. Oh, here is a pin with a sapphire of exceeding clarity and color, like that of your eyes, and a simple but elegant gold setting with the color like that of your hair. It would be a gift worthy of a sultan. Interesting. This merchant's prices are too high, so I guess I can't even buy that. The sapphire pin has a value of 500 dinars. Would you care to bargain? After trying to make a deal for some 20 minutes, you realize that you really don't need the pin that badly. Such a shame that we could not make a deal. The pin was truly perfect for you. Yes. Well, if I ever come into that much money, I will be back for it. All right, now here's the palace. I don't know if there's any way of getting in. In times of danger, this parapet would be patrolled by Shapeir's finest guards. He's one of the local guards. So Uhura's man is one of these guys, right? Sadiq Isfahani, maybe it's this guy. No one enters the gates of the palace of the Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may he reign forever, unless ordered to do so. And we're not being ordered, I guess. The doors appear copper-clad, judging from the color of them. Let's go in. We can't. You may call me Al-Hajjaj. The duty of a guard in Shapeir is to make certain all people are safe from violence or ill-doing. And maybe we can get more specific directions. The Kata's Tail Inn is in the Gate Plaza. The fountain is the heart of the city. We know where Dinarzad is. I have been by her house on Sit Tariq. It has an eye painted upon the door. Sit Tariq. Oh, I actually already wrote that down. So Shmali and Sit. We need to just keep wandering, I think, in this session. The Adventurers Guild is on the west end. We know where that is. His shop is at the end of the Tariq of Stars. So there's going to be a dead end, I think, for him that we need to find. It is very well guarded, and only those whom the Sultan trusts and respects may enter. Although few see the Sultan, he sees all. The Sultan knows everyone and everything in the city of Shapeir. Okay. The desert is a very dangerous place for any man. We know that well. It is said that the duty of the guards of Razir is to make certain all people obey the many laws. All right. That seems like all we can do right now. So, yeah, we're actually at a bit of a... We have some decisions to make now. We can go out to the desert again. We don't really have anything that we have to do quite yet. We know that there's problems in Razir. Yeah, but we don't know exactly how to get there. We know there's a caravan leaving for Razir. Did I write that down? We know that there's a caravan leaving, I think, in 15 days or something like that. The guard outside Shapeir told us that. So yeah, we just need to wander now. And I apologize in advance. This could get a little dreary. And I really wish I remembered where Aziza was, because I would just walk there. But I think there's something going on here, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know what this is either. Let's go south. Let's go south and basically explore like all of this and come back here and maybe explore this as well. And let's see if we can run into something. Because that was a waste. The Sultan didn't want to see us. We haven't done anything that would warrant... Oh, Tariq of Stars. Okay, okay, okay. The end of the Tariq of Stars. So that was easy enough. We're gonna go talk to the Astrologer. Get our fortune told. Get our palms read. Sharky Darb. So that is... So yeah, this is just at the end of this street. Okay, that's actually pretty easy. Nice. Cool. Come in, Hassan, come in. Oh, that is not you, is it? It is hard for me to tell at such a distance. Come in anyway, and welcome. I am Abu al-Najun, and I am the astrologer of the stars and omens. Who are you that I might know you? What might I call you? Well, Conrad. Ah, Conrad. It is indeed a name for heroes. Now, I don't know what... It is well that you have come, then. The signs show that we will soon need a hero here. First of all, I love this music. And I love the design of his place. I love that he had, like, a little bed here. He's just sitting here, like... This guy always was cool. But I don't know what happens if I put in another name that is not the hero's name. Alright, let's look around. As you gaze about the home of the astrologer, you are reminded of a small boy's playroom. Bunk bed, toys, and all. You used to have a magic 8-ball that performed much the same function as this dartboard. The stars are all out of place compared to Spielberg. Where the heck is this place? The ladder must lead to the roof, where the stargazing is better. Skillful weaving by willful weavers. Every day, the astrologer thanks his lucky stars that he has lucky stars. It's only a model of a planetary system. It isn't the real thing. You've heard of 4-poster beds, but this is ridiculous. Let's see. P plus explosion. No. Wait. Plus kaboom. Oh, heck. You never were any good at these things anyway. Well, I think it is peekaboo, right? Because it's kaboom minus M. Peekaboo, I wave, or like a C, U. Peekaboo, I see you. Alright, let's talk to him. Agreed. Welcome. May the stars smile upon you. Abu. I have been stargazing since I was little. There is so much to learn from astrology. Astrology is based on the principle of as above, so below. The heavens reflect the earth, and vice versa. My job is to reveal the future to those who seek it. Perhaps you wish to know your own fortune. I do. If you wish to know your fortune, I will need to know your guiding signs. Tell me about your past and the things you have done. The stars have very little to say about that. I guess I can't ask about that. Okay. I'll come back to that, I guess. What would you like to consult the stars about? Just a rumor. I talk to the stars, and the things they tell are more than mere rumor. The relationships of the stars influence our lives constantly. So far, this guy's not super useful. The eye of the shadow is over the city. The dark hand is moving toward us. There will be misfortune here shortly. Oh. The planet known as the Eye has crossed the sign of the shadow. The shadow is watching us, and who knows what evil lurks. I sure don't. The stars which shape the hand signify action. When the hand is dark, it means oppression. I visit the palace each morning to tell of the night's events. The Sultan, may his name be printed on the stars, consults me regularly. Okay, so dark omens, right? The Dark Hand is over Razir now. Its ruling planet has been missing since it passed across the dragon. The dragon is the sign of vast magical power. Okay. So... Can I... Okay, maybe wait. Here we go. Tell about Spielberg. You have lived a most interesting life. I will look into what signs have guided your life thus far, and see how they will affect you in the future. This will take many hours, so you will need to come back some other day. Okay. Well, he's doing it for free, I think. If you need to know more about the future, visit me again when it arrives. So not much to do here for now. Can't climb up the... Please, I would prefer if you do not go up there. That leads to my observatory on the roof where I keep very delicate instruments. Okay. So yeah, nothing we can really do here for now. But we can come back. I'll just make a note of this as well. Actually, I'll just save something. Go back to Astrologer tomorrow. That is interesting. Okay. Now, Sharky Darb. I think this is what we want. So the Astrologer's down here. Cool. Yeah, let's check this out too, just on our way back. Take a right there. Just see how we're doing on time. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I actually don't have much to say about this. It's just streets. The Astrologer, I think, will become more useful, more interesting to us as stuff happens in the city. But yeah, at the beginning of this game, you are just kind of waiting. You don't really know what you're supposed to be doing except exploring. That's kind of it. But I think in a couple of days, things will get a little more interesting. Ronnie Tariq. Is this ringing a bell? We're looking for Sit or Schmally. Zreer? I don't think it is here. Where will this be? Ah, look, we'll try it. We'll go all the way to the end, but I don't think this is it. Small Avenue. We're looking for an eye. Once we find an eye, we know what we're doing. Take a right. Wait a second. Go north. What is north? Yeah, this way. Let's just see what is at the end of this so we know we don't need to go this way next time. West? But I don't think there's going to be anything at the end of this. This doesn't seem like a very rich street. Just crates. Nope, that's it. Okay. Pile of heavy wooden crates has been stacked here. The crates are nailed shut. You have neither the time nor the patience to open them. Yeah, you're right about that. Okay. So now we're heading back to, we can safely say that we've covered like this quadrant essentially of the city. I'm thinking about just running. Should I just do that? Can you run through the streets? Yes, you can. We're gonna speed things up. Cool. So straight down and then take a right, and then we'll be back at this intersection. Then I would like to explore this because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Aziza is somewhere on the right side. I could be wrong about that, but I think she is. And how do I explain that in universe? I don't know. Conrad just has a sixth sense for these kinds of things. Okay. Take a right. Now running does... Oh, this guy's new. What are you selling, sir? Tell me about the stuff that you sell. The jewelry I sell will make the woman you adore the most beautiful person in the world. Well, we've seen that a jewelry merchant already. Yep. We just gotta get Back to the intersection. Okay, so this isn't looking very promising either. Sharky Darb just leads back to the intersection. Okay, so now we're back near the... It's midday. I can't rest in the streets, so let's just rest in this plaza. Okay. Our stamina actually does not go down, I guess, as we run around. So we don't really need to rest. So let's not rest. Okay, so let's go. We've covered this area. We've investigated this. We've come back this way. Let's go up. I'll check this thing, and then I will check this as well, and we'll go to the fountain. If you're still watching right now, thank you. This is probably one of the less interesting ones that I've done because I don't know where I'm going. Because I don't know this game. But this is exactly how it would be, I think, for Conrad. Marib Darb? No. That's not anything that we need. Oops. I think I went the wrong way. I think I took the first left. Yeah, we're going off in the totally opposite direction. I think this actually makes sense. Honestly, if I think about it, Conrad probably would just be like, I don't know how to navigate this town. I'm constantly getting lost. And it just takes some time to get acclimated to a new place. It's realistic. It takes days. Like when you move to a new... Shit. Harik Darb. I don't think I've checked down here. Yeah, when you move to a new city, like takes weeks, takes months to actually like remember where you're going. Okay, it's a door, but it's not an eye. Okay. Okay, so now we'll turn back onto the main drag and take a right. All right, this Jewel Avenue. Don't think so. But let's see. Gold Street. Let's just go. Oh, crap. Let's go south and try that again. Wonderful, folks. Wonderful. Truly. And he's bowing at me. I don't need a pot. I already bought one from you. It's a mess. Okay. Jewel Avenue, and then just go straight, and then we'll backtrack. See if there's anything. Okay, so nothing there. And now we're going down Gold Street to see if there's anything down here. I don't think there is. Okay, lovely. What's our next area that we're going to explore? At least we found the Astrologer. I think that is a win for this session, but that's my timer already. So, what an amazing experience this was. I'll get back to the Plaza of the Fountain, and then I think we'll start with exploring this more thoroughly, and then we'll do this section kind of coming back to the fountain. I'm just going to skip to the fountain because I'm not bothered at this point. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll find Aziza.